You're just constantly thinking like, why are my parents helping me? Why don't they understand me? Why don't they understand what my problems are and what do I deal with from day to day? Well, it's because your problems are very different from their problems, or your problems are very different from the problems they had at your age. Most likely, they spend 3 times as much time outside as you did, 4 times as much time socializing than you, and I don't know, they just didn't have all this. They didn't have all this stuff that's making us feel bad and lose our attention spans. I know you may feel bad and not understood, and it feels like you're just talking to a wall. Like the wall is the greatest listener, and you can't really do much about it. They they won't change. They'll never change. They'll be like that for the rest of their lives, most likely. You're not going to make them like more appreciative or more grateful or less stubborn or whatever. They're going to be like that for the rest of their life and your life. The only thing that you can do is cope with it. Now, that's, it's better to solve a problem than to cope with it, but there's no solution that I know of. There's no way to just, like, of course you can set boundaries if they're saying stuff that you really don't like and that you really don't want them to say anymore, stuff that's really hurting you. But apart from that, they're just gonna say what they want. And here's the thing, most of what they say to you and about you is a reflection of their self beliefs and their insecurities, their fears. This, I hope, will help you, like, just relax when they're saying shit that you don't like, when your parents are making fun of you, or they're just, they want you to do stuff that you really don't want to, like learn for school or do shit that I hope you're not doing because you've got something more important to do, like a business, a side hustle, or, I don't know, sports competitions. Apart from that, yes, do some school work, some school stuff, some learning, some homework, but if you have something that will help you and your parents financially in the future, if you have or if you're starting a business or you've started a business, a YouTube channel, something that will help you financially and maybe even retire your parents, then you just have to learn to deal with criticism from the from the people in your family that love you the most, your parents, basically. You know, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're lazy. You're not doing this. You're not doing that." And you're just working out 6 times a week, you're meditating, you're working at your business, you've made websites, and they'll still say that. They'll still say that you're lazy, that you're not doing school stuff or whatever the fuck they want you to do. Yeah, you're just going to have to learn to embrace it and realize that most of what they say to you, 80%, is a reflection of their self-beliefs, self-limiting beliefs, of their view on the world, and their fears, because they fear that if you're not going to go to school, you're not going to get a job, and you're gonna be a homeless, you're going to, like, just fuck up your life. Because they believe that might have happened to them if they didn't go to school. So it's not really about you, it's about them. Yeah, they might mention your name and say this shit to you or gossip about you, I don't know. But you just have to push through it. Time heals all wounds, that's true. Eventually, your relationship will just be hundreds of times better than it's right now. And, like, I'm saying this because I'm in the same situation. It's very common among underage people on self-improvement, underage people starting businesses. Nobody supports them because they think they're a fucking kid, they can't do shit. They don't know, they don't have enough reference experiences, they don't know about, and yeah, that's true, okay, we're not as good as 18-year-old, 19, 20-year-old. We're not going to be as good in business as them, but that doesn't stop us, that can't stop us. There's no excuse for it, even if, you know, again and again and again, they tell you to stop doing that and start doing that. Organize yourself, organize your school stuff. Nah. Nah, you just have to go through it and ignore it and just keep on doing what the fuck you're doing right now. And hopefully it's the good things. And hey, they still love you. Don't think that they'll ever stop loving you. That's not true. I don't know. There's like 0.0001% chance that they'll stop loving you. They'll always love you. Or they have periods where, you know, they don't really like you and don't want you around. Again, time heals all wounds. It's going to be okay eventually.